everybody, welcome to Smashco. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be looking at a game called Axiom Verge. This came from IndieBox in the mail, in this box, and that was cool, but not really. This is what we're mainly going to be talking about, and what all is in here. So, look on the back, it's got some really cool things here that you would see on a normal box that you would get like off the shelves, which is really cool, because they don't really do this anymore. For computer games. I mean, like, Best Buy recently went there and they pretty much did away with the PC games section altogether. That you can't even really get them anymore. They put them on like a little sale shelf, and then that's pretty much it. Once those are gone, they're not going to have like physical versions of PC games anymore. And so the coolest thing about this is that it's an indie game, which was made by one guy, and the company IndieBox, they do a monthly subscription where you can pay $20 if you're just doing the month-to-month, or the subscription fee goes down if you do like a 3-month or a 6-month. The total cost of this goes down, so you save a little bit of money the more months that you do. But you could, if you wanted to, do what I do and just kind of pick the game that you get. They announce it at the beginning of every month, and this month, well, technically last month, was Axiom Verge. This is Axiom Verge, and inside the box we have a few goodies. Go ahead and get one of the big ones out of the way. So this is a map, and it's really cool. Make sure that I got that right. Nope, I have it upside down. Right, there we go. So right side up, this is the map, and you can see that it has the entire world on this map, which is really cool, because a lot of games don't really do it like this. And if you're familiar with Metroid, this will look somewhat familiar because of the style. And this is a Metroid-ish or Metroidvania game, although I've heard that it's less Vania and more Metroid. But you can tell from the map that there's like little rooms, and this is going to be extremely helpful when I play the game, or when you play the game. So that way you don't get lost, because I played the first few minutes of the game and it's extremely confusing. So you get lost and have no idea where you're at. So this is going to be a huge help, and definitely something that I'm going to constantly be referring to. Next in the box we have the newsletter, and these are cool, and one of the biggest reasons that I actually got into this was Pro Jared, and they actually have a thank you to Pro Jared in here, and that was just really sweet that he actually did a video on IndieBox and kind of told everybody what it was, kind of the same thing I'm doing now, they've accompanied with him. And just so we're very clear, IndieBox is not paying me anything to do this video yet. Maybe in the future, but just now I'm kind of telling you about it because I think it's really cool. So that's basically that, and there's a few other things in here. They go over what's in the box, and there's let's see here, some more like promotional stuff in the back. So that's pretty much that, and this is issue 12, and there are like previous issues that you can go to their website and buy, and that's let's see, pretty sure it's just indiebox.com. I have to double check. I'll put the link in the video for sure. And then you have the instruction manual. This is freaking awesome. And the reason that this is awesome is because normally when you buy a game now, they give you like a little 1 to 3 page paper, and on the inside it tells you, warning, you might get epileptic seizure if you look at this game. Which, I mean, if you have epileptic seizures, you probably shouldn't be playing video games in the first place. But anyways, the game is really cool. It goes over the story. That goes over the story here, the maps, the controls, tells you about the map a little bit more, the characters, and some more of the backstory of the different people that are in the game. And I mean, there's tons of stuff in here. They cover the bosses, and the weapons. It just like a full-on instruction manual. It covers everything in the game, which is freaking sweet. And then we also have some stickers. So this is the Axiom Verge sticker, which is just the game. There's another sticker that's in here too. IndieBox does one of these for all of their games, and I don't know if you can see that clearly, but basically it says IndieBox, and then what they did is they custom did the lettering to match up with the Axiom Verge style, and for the O part they just replaced it with looks like Rusalka and the character that you play, Trace. So that's really cool, and this is the one that's just the game, so that way if you could do either one of these. They're both really neat. This is totally worthy to go on the side of my PC. I think this is awesome. It's really cool. So that's that. Everything laid out there for you. And then this is the soundtrack. And oh my god, the soundtrack is amazing. There's 18 tracks on the soundtrack. And some of them feel a little bit repeaty. But I mean, it's really just like moving from one area into the next, or one stage of the game into the next, so you kind of get the feel. So you've got the soundtrack here, and the CD quality is reasonably good. I played this in my car a few times, and it does skip in places, which I don't know if that's maybe the CD or my car. My car's brand new. I haven't really had any issues with any other CDs that I've played, so maybe in the beginning their CD quality that they make are going to be a little bit low, but worry not, because this is the game cartridge, and it comes in this little protective case with a little foam kind of thing that holds it in place. So this is the game cartridge, which is the size of a card that would fit inside your wallet, and it has a USB right here that you can flip up and then stick inside your computer, and it would basically sit like this, or kind of like that. But on this there is the Windows operating system version of the game, the the Mac version of the game, and I think also Linux. But also on here they have the soundtrack for, I think it's an MP3 format, but whatever the case, it's on here along with the album art. So if you don't like to do CDs anymore, a lot of mediums are moving away from CDs. My laptop, that's brand new, doesn't use CDs. I got lucky with my car, but it's a 2013, so from now on everybody is going to be doing MP3, which, I mean, if you have an iPod, you just stick it on there like that. But this is really cool. It's like a new school game cartridge, which, I mean, they don't really do these anymore. Now you get CDs or a digital download code, and game cartridges are cool because these are going to hold up a lot more. And then not only that, but if you wanted to, you could wipe everything that's on this and then put your own stuff on here, and then you're not gonna, it's really cool because it's got the art on both sides, and that's really neat. You can stick it right in your wallet and it fits perfectly in there. I've tried. So then the last thing that we have in here is this, and I think that this is made from resin, and it's really cool, and the quality of this is ridiculously high. So this is like the Axiom Verge statuette, I guess I would call it. And like I said, I think it's made from resin. It smelled a little bit funky when it came out of the box. But the quality of the paint on this is amazing. And the attention to detail is just ridiculously high. The stand is a little wobbly, and it kind of leans a little bit. But if you have it up on a shelf, or possibly on a bookend, where you've got your books like this, either way, it's going to be really cool and just look awesome. It's definitely something that I'm probably going to wind up putting on my desk. But it does come apart, and it doesn't really seem like it's going to be breakable or anything. It seems pretty sturdy. But basically, that's it. You've got everything here, and all of this was for $20. Generally speaking, I mean, this is like collector's edition stuff. Generally speaking, you do that with any game today, and you're going to be spending $100, $150, and then down the road, that game is going to be worth like $300 for the box set. Now, what I could have done is bought two of these. I don't actually know if the website allows you to buy two per one customer, but they may. And if not, you might even be able to buy one online. But you could buy one of these to open and have, and then you could buy another one and keep it sealed. But another cool thing about that is, inside the box that they mail you, I'm not going to show you, but on the inside of this, there's a Steam key. And so what you could do is open this box and leave this box in its wrapping and use the code, and then never have to worry about ruining this copy, and you could keep it on the shelf in its original wrapping, so it would be worth a whole lot more to you. which of course you wouldn't get to see all these cool things, but I mean that's why people like me do videos, so you know what's on the inside. But that was really cool that they did that, so you could download it on Steam and still reserve all this nice and neat for the future. This game does actually work without Steam or any other online or digital platform, so to speak. So you just download this directly on your computer, whichever operating system you have, and then like you're good to go. That's it. You know, you don't have to connect it to Steam or verify the code or the key or whatever. You just plug and play basically, which is like the old school, you know, which is really neat. But anyways, guys, that's Axiom Verge, previous month's copy for IndieBox. So IndieBox is really cool. I love everything here. I cannot wait to actually go into the game and play more. I plan on doing an entire playthrough of the game because it's really, really neat to me. So anyways, I look forward to seeing you guys in the video, and we'll see you then. Bye.